We are very profitable in this sector, and we continue to strengthen our position. We are also working towards a further integration to enhance our bottom line in the next 2 years.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Majestic Corporation founder and CEO, Peter Lay. Peter, very good to speak with you again. You're after your interim results this week. Before we get into those, could you quickly reintroduce MCJ to us?
Sure, Stephen. Nice to talk to you again. The vision of for Majestic is to be a leader in driving a sustainable circular economy by recovering valuable resources such as your precious base metals and rare earth metals. Our company seeks to minimize environmental impact by reducing the need for mining through the innovative recycling processes. We aim to develop and globally replicate a net zero facilities, focusing on providing a circular economy solution for industries like your IT, telecom, EVs, solar, and ensuring all the materials get reintroduced back into the supply chain. This vision really supports our sustainable future and both humanity and the planet.
So let's just look at how you've been performing then, Peter, because you're obviously your interim results, as mentioned. Revenue soared in the period. What were the key drivers?
We saw our revenue increase by 90%, over 90%, reaching close to 25 million in the first 6 months of 2024. The key drivers really is our team and our affiliates' performance in the UK and Southeast Asian market, alongside the growth of our battery materials and base metal recycling operations. The ability to nearly double revenue just shows our strategy for expanding operation and developing emerging segments are yielding strong results, and we are gaining a lot of market share by doing it.
Any signs that this momentum is carrying through into your second half?
The challenge will be to sustain this high growth, as indicated on my interim report. Future, there will be a growth, but I can't guarantee it will be the same magnitude. We are very profitable in this sector, and we continue to strengthen our position. We are also working towards a further integration to enhance our bottom line the next 2 years. In the next 2 years, our understanding of the market will continue to drive our steady momentum. We are optimistic and about sustaining growth as we adapt to any market and any global political changes.
How have metal prices performed over the period? Which were the biggest contributors to sales growth?
I can't be specific on the specific metal, but since the metal prices vary across different categories, example like the platinum group metals, your palladium and platinum have experienced a decline in the reduce of demand for ICE vehicles, like the internal combustion engine vehicles. But on the other hand, copper and gold have seen strong performance. Copper in particular has been a major contributor to our sales growth as global demand for this critical mineral continues to rise, driven by the infrastructure, grid projects, green energy development, and electric vehicles. Also, gold hit the record high, fueled by economic uncertainty, market volatility, and I guess, and also we have government buying a lot of gold as well. So these are the main contributors of the metals contributing to our revenue growth.
Peter, looking forward, what are the key metals Majestic is going to be focusing on expanding processing activities in?
Going forward, Majestic will continue focusing on expanding our processing activities for recovering copper, black mass, and even PGMs. Copper remains our main focus due to the critical role, as I mentioned before, in your power grids, EVs, and renewable energy sector. And then also we are emphasizing on lithium-ion battery recycling, driven by the electric vehicles, so also the energy storage solutions. Also, although there's a short-term dip in the demand for PGMs, like your platinum, palladium, but we believe that the application in various green technologies, and such as like a hydrogen fuel cell, will drive future recovery and growth, making this area, this PGM will rise again. Yes.
Peter, post your period end, there have been some developments. Can you touch on those before we close off?
We announced a conditional acquisition for Telecycle Europe Limited, and this was mentioned in the admission document when we applied for a direct listing on the Equus Exchange. This acquisition is aligned with our strategy to expand in the UK, a region we feel is with high demand for sustainable solutions. And I also want to touch base on this related party transaction. We initially established Telecycle independently to ensure that it wouldn't weigh on the cost and the expenses for the PLC. And it allowed us to get the permitting and grow the company without impacting the PLC directly during the this what we call the incubation period. I can say this incubation period, you can say, takes close to the 18 months to 2 years to process. So now that the company is running smoothly, so it enables us to bring it into Majestic, avoiding the financial strain, and also we have also allows us to develop the market. And this approach, I think, it allows us to maximize the value for shareholders whilst extending our capabilities in the region.
Well, Peter, I hope you'll keep us posted on any progress with that acquisition. Thank you very much for the update today.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's Majestic Corporation founder and CEO Peter Ley.